Sorry, asking me questions or okay.
Okay, it's starting now. Okay. All right. We are presently at the House of Lords at Westminster Palace, and I'm here with the chairman of SCNC, Mr. UK, and Mr. Robert. So yeah, Mr. Robert TAMAJI. So please, can you tell us what took place during the debate, and could you please inform the audience and the people watching about the whole debate and what are the verdicts what were the verdicts?
Once more, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Once again, I want to thank everyone for coming. My name is Robert TAMAJI. I'm the chairman of SCNC UK. We came here today on a diplomatic mission to partake in a human rights debate on the English-speaking minority of Cameroon. Actually, it was an opportunity for us to hear from the House of Lords, talking about the issue of facing our country at the moment. They spoke at length. They were very honest and they were very frank about the severity of the human rights abuses in Cameroon, and they were urging the British government, what are they doing about the plight of the people of southern Cameroon? They understood that so many of our people have been displaced, many are living in bushes, and many are living in Nigeria, and they're urging the UK government to do something about it to ensure that everlasting peace takes place in Cameroon. I could particularly understand one of the Lord called Lord Jude. He talked about the disparity between the Anglo-Saxon culture and the French culture, and that years ago he had traveled to Cameroon and he saw for himself that there exists a difference between the people of West Cameroon and the people of East Cameroon, and there is no way, according to Lord Jude, how these people can coexist, and that the only solution to this perennial problem is separation. And that made us so proud that sometime, somewhere, someone is not listening to the plight of our people. So it was an opportunity for us Southern Cameroonians in the UK to gather here today to talk about the debate that is ongoing in the situation of our country. So it's a pleasure for us to be here today, and we are pleased that there is some sort of hope in the sense that the British government is about to do something about the plight of Southern Cameroon. They even talk about the rule of the Commonwealth in this situation, that what they're doing, and why is Cameroon a member of the Commonwealth, bearing in mind that Cameroon has abused a lot of English-speaking Cameroonians. So they're urging the UK government, they're urging the UN to do something, they're urging the African Union to do something about the situation in Cameroon. And ladies and gentlemen, I call on Southern Cameroonians back at home that please stay positive, stay optimistic, no matter the situation at hand. We are doing all our best diplomatically to ensure that everlasting peace takes place in our country, so that someday, somehow, we will be able to be the master of our destiny and rule our land. It was destined by God that that land belongs to the people of Southern Cameroon. And no matter the level of injustice, no matter the level of corruption, no matter the level of manipulation by the French Cameroon, some way, somehow, justice will prevail. And we thank God that today, that has set the template for what is going to happen in our country.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. And so, just a quick one. So, I know you've assured the people back home that they should keep on fighting, and so what other assurance can you give that that the House of Lords made possible? What was the verdict that they decided? Do you think they are going to take part in the whole struggle, or do you think it will have some time before they go into it?
When I listened to all the Lords spoke,
yes,
there was a common sense of purpose.
Okay.
In the sense that there was a need of urgency, taking into consideration the massive human rights abuse taking place in southern Cameroon and the massive influx of refugees into neighboring Nigeria. So there's a need of urgency. There's a need of the UK government to actively and immediately do something about the situation, to ensure that peace reigns, to ensure that southern Cameroon as a people, as a distinct people, as the only democratic country in Africa that had independence between 1953 and 1961. This is not a case about Nigeria and Biafra. It is a case about a people, about an independent country that came to a union between two countries of equal status. We were not subordinate to French Cameroon. We were not at any stage under the French Cameroon. We came together as a union of equal states. But as things have worked out, we were deceived, we were duped. It was a blush It was a plot to exploit our people and to exploit our land. And time has come where justice has to prevail. We are calling on the UK government to correct the injustice of the past. Because you can't tell a people that you can have independence either by joining Nigeria or by joining French Cameroon. They didn't give us the third option, that we should have our own independence, and that is the crux of the matter. And remember that in the UN, there was an overwhelming vote of 64 in favor of the independence of Southern Cameroon. But that vote was never implemented, and that is where SCNC comes in, and that is where the people of Southern Cameroon comes in, that injustice must be revisited and must be recorrected so we can go back and govern our land and be an independent country and assume our place in the world of politics.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. So going back to the conference, the inclusive conference that the bishops and the cardinal are calling. So I was there, and Lord Jude, like you said, made mention of it.
That's right.
But so what do you think, because he also emphasized that the British High Commission in Cameroon should ensure that that conference take place. But now there is also a fight saying that some people that are saying that they don't want the conference to take place. So what do you draw from that?
From my own perspective, I have the understanding that there are many solutions. There are many ways through which we can have independence. Okay. I'm not trying to undermine this conference at all. And at the same time, every Southern Cameroon in his or own way is doing everything possible to ensure that our sovereignty is restored. So I applaud the tenacity, I applaud the commitment of the clergymen back home in terms of organizing this all-Anglophone conference. We cannot in any way refuse, we cannot deny it that they are not doing their best. But at the same time, whatever they are doing in their own domain to ensure that peace reigns in Cameroon, we will all applaud them. And you've heard for your own self how the laws have acknowledged this conference that is upcoming. So, I mean, to me, I'm not against it, but whatever they do, as long as it comes out with a verdict of the restoration of the independence of Southern Cameroon, we will be pleased, because that's where we are now. And remember, we had given French Cameroon options to dialogue so that they can resolve the injustice that has been perpetrated to the people of Southern Cameroon. It was ignored over the years. We have gone past that stage. We are no longer at the stage where we negotiate whether in terms of federation. No, we are now at the level of how let us negotiate the terms of separation. So if this conference is geared towards negotiating the terms of conference and calling the French government to come to the negotiation table, we are for it.
All right, thank you very much. As you have listened to the chairman of the SCNC, Mr. Robert TAMAJI, and I got the name right. So you guys watching me, please share this video so that the people can be aware of what has happened today in the House of Parliament at Westminster. And thank you very much for watching. Please keep sharing and share the video to every other audience and every other people that want to, so that they can be able to know what took place today at the House of Lords, the debate. So assurance is that we are going to, the House of Lords and the UK would decide to actually take part in the current crisis that is going on in Cameroon. Thank you very much and have a good evening.
Yes, one last word. I just want to thank all Southern Cameroonians and Brazilians that have come here today to show their sense of commitment, to show a sense of direction, a sense of purpose, that we here are doing our own utmost best. As far as our people back home are sacrificing in their own way, we assure them that we will do everything diplomatically. We will do everything we can at our own level to ensure that peace, to ensure that we restore our independence. So I want to take this opportunity and call on all Southern Cameroonians and Brazilians in the UK that will let us come together. Let us have one voice. Let us have one sense. Let us have a sense of direction. This is not a point where we need to score our differences. This is a time where we need to come together as one. We have a common problem. Let us come together. Let us unite. Let us speak. Let us stand for our people. Because we are the only answer to this problem. It's not going to come from within, but from without. So I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you who have come here today. I know some of the people have already gone.
And these are some of the people.
As you can see, they're all here.
Guys, so can you wave to the camera? Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you guys very much for your participation. Thank you.
So on this note, I want to say thank you, and let us not give up. Let us believe that there is no way we are going to go back. It is only forward. Independence is inevitable. Restoration of our independence is inevitable. That's where we are, and that's what we're telling the British government. That's what we're telling the Commonwealth, and that's what we're telling the UN, that they have to restore the wrongs of the past and restore our peace, our democracy, our integrity, our right to self-determination. Thank everyone, and may God bless Southern Cameroon, and may God bless Ambazonia. And I want to take this opportunity and speak to our brothers in detention, particularly our interim President Sissoco Ayok, our national chairman Fongalamfo. We are here for you. We are not giving up. We know you guys are alive. We don't know where you are. We have been told you are set in Cameroon, but we haven't seen any images of you, but we are doing everything, and that you guys will come out and give our people what they need. Our people are standing for you. We are not giving up. We will be free, God willing. And with God, everything is possible. Bless you all, our people. Nothing is inevitable. We shall be free. Freedom is coming. Let us prepare for it and let us fight for it. It's not going to be easy in the work of Nelson Mandela. There is no easy work to freedom. Let us fight. Let us struggle. Let us do everything we are to make sure that our land is free from the yoke of neo-colonialism. May God bless you all. Good night.
Good night, people. From the chairman himself, thank you very much for watching. Please continue sharing. Share to other groups that are involved in the crisis. And thank you very much.